If not, onward. Because we still got stuff to do. God, that's so big. Two shot!
They met on the worst day of Zulf's life. There in the Hanging Gardens, he aimed to throw it all away.
Oh, well, I can just get you while you're underground, so... Bloop. Come on.
It wasn't the first time Zulf had nothing to lose. He was born to a simple Ura couple who didn't last long before plague took him.
Get one shot. Caught it with her teeth.
He grew up hungry in the tunnels of the Tassel terminals, so he took to stealing from a Ceylandian missionary living there.
Well, you do what you gotta, I guess. Awesome.
He once got sloppy with his thieving hands. The missionary caught him, but didn't rat him out. Instead, he offered to take him in.
Just annihilated. The mortar's
That
great.
missionary raised Zulf like a gentleman, like he was his own son. Taught him theology, history, and mercy.
Yeah, we see how well that worked out. He betrayed us the first chance he got. Just because my government did terrible things to you and your people doesn't mean that I did terrible things to you and your people. I ain't got any control over that stuff. They need to stop. These tiny little chickens.
When the missionary passed away, Zulf promised to continue his work to bring about a lasting peace between the Ura and Ceylandia.
Oh, there's still 14 more reflections. They just let me kill them.
Started teaching the missionaries wisdom to any Ura who would listen, and listen they did.
Bloop. Completely wrecked.
He advocated tolerance and argued that the Ura should atone for the war. He believed the city had much to teach his people.
I think we're in everything crits range. At least we three-shot him.
However, Zulf felt he could only do so much in the Tassel terminals. He needed Ceylandia to know the Ura had changed.
You're so quick! Is that the idol I activated? I don't even know. All I know is we're gonna get a lot of stuff for
He
this.
decided to do what the missionary did many years before. He left the city of his youth to brave a savage land.
Zulf seems so lost when we found him. It just seems kind of hard to believe that he changed that much. Oh, okay.
The journey was hard, but he knew how to fend for himself. And then at last, Zolf saw the rippling walls on the horizon.
9 reflections.
He endeared himself to city folk straight away, and in turn he fell in love with the city and its people. One in particular.
I'm going to assume that didn't end well. Considering he didn't immediately go looking for his wife type person. Blue. It's just kind of cruel running around killing all these things. They don't really seem like monsters, they're too tiny.
This young lady was fascinated by the Ura, but she never met anyone like Zolf. She told him she knew all the city's best kept secrets.
Oh, I thought the next round didn't start until I smashed that. Bloop.
The Hanging Gardens was their favorite spot. It was there that Zolf clasped her hands and proposed in proper Ceylandian style.
And then they lived happily ever after, except for the part where she probably died.
It's all right. He celebrated with his friends long into the night. Joy and revelry like he'd never seen. Too bad he couldn't remember it all.
I had a feeling it didn't end well. I don't know how it could have.
He woke up alone underground inside the Ura Ceylandian War Memorial, built like an Ura den. But something was wrong.
Only 4 reflections remain. They can't hide forever.
Don't worry about it.
I keep blowing myself up. You shoot and then roll away. I think both of my deaths so far have been caused by me. It's like, danger close!
He emerged from that hole in the ground into a waking nightmare. Everything that wasn't gone was twisted upside down.
Like, look at how many heals we have. Doesn't make any sense for me to be dying at this much. With this many heals. We're like fully stocked. We are fully stocked. There's only like 2 rounds left after this. Okay, so you have to look away from them. Wow, I can't kill him in 2
World
hits.
was frozen, air thick with ash. What few faces he saw on the street stared back at him with gray and vacant eyes.
Bloop. They look like snow cones. Dragon snow cones. Dragon laser snow
Found
cones.
his wife-to-be asleep inside her home, but when he reached out to her, she joined with all the ashes in the sky.
Final reflection. The tough guys are coming out. Damn it, stop killing myself.
And so Zolf returned to where he proposed in the Hanging Gardens, and there he stood, as if the gods would answer him.
Well, that would explain why he looked so lifeless when we found him. Earn stuff by going to who knows where and overcoming waves of foes.
The kid's gonna be okay. As for that man, who knows?
So I guess that's how you get him. You just repeatedly do those. Because it looks like it'll still let us go to the 3 of them.
The faith. Mother, this one's for you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That one doesn't seem that bad. We probably do this one real quick. Well, I'll probably end up doing all of them eventually. We just do them on the waves of foes while we're upgrading this stuff. Seeks out
Looks like a little
foes.
science project is all set.
Bombs create damage fields, immunity to bomb damage. Oh my god. And we're super close. Ignores armor, awesome. No reason to do that anymore. Or really upgrade the hammer. Can't really do anything with the shield, I don't think, so... How close are we to level 6? I'm surprised we haven't got there yet. Absorb stray fragments. Yeah, that's just speed while defending. I was wondering if there's anything that could make our blocking easier. Well, let's go out and do the shield challenge then. Or... yeah, let's try and see if we can finish this first. I can't believe we have to have all of these. Does it go beyond the dotted line? I can just keep shooting these. That's amazing, and the blast radius is bigger too. I don't have to thread a needle anymore, it just goes for him. So much easier. I still don't know how we're going to stop all of them. Only 20 left. So like this, I guess. You just need to be the greatest there ever was. Or get the gun completely upgraded.
Well, that experiment was a rousing success.
I can't believe the difference there.
If only the Mancers could have seen the kid playing around with their favorite toy.
Nothing. So... it looks like this is the only proving ground we haven't completely maxed out. This is actually a lot longer than I thought it was going to be.
Course back in session for the kid. Old ritual for when folks believed there was this godlike bull watching over them. Had to make do with nothing but a shield.
I wish there wasn't a shield challenge. Especially blocking the melee enemies. Especially since you need to block them twice.